Stupid sentimental saps. Next time, leave the kid's body in there. Is my robot back yet? Hurry up, robot. I want to see what this sweet robot does. Maybe he just automates a facility? That would be badass, actually. We could build another steelworks and have the robot man the other one. Everybody, we finally got rid of all of our stupid-ass sick people. Cookhouse is closed because it's out of food. That's fine. We got 1 raw food, 120 stored rations. It's nighttime, so our hunters should be out hunting. We brought home 97 extra rations, a new steam core. We got some wood that we really kind of didn't need. We could turn that wood into charcoal, but that doesn't seem that useful. Do we have hot houses yet? Like, we didn't research this, did we? Do we need coal mining? I'm not... What does a wall drill do? Drills into the walls of our crater, uncovering trees that once formed a forest before the ice engulfed them. Provides up to 160 wood per standard workday. Holy shit, that's a ton of wood. It feels like we're doing okay wood-wise, though. I mean, we've still got 414 wood available to that sawmill. This sawmill still has 679 wood. I don't think we need the wall drill yet. It feels like we're okay. Really, we just need more steel. How much coal do we have over here? Our stockpile's a little low after the kid's body gummed up the works for a whole day. Fucking jerk. Takes 8 hours for us to research that. I guess we'll just crank the speed up. Oh, our scouts. That's what it was. It's like there's something we need to do, but it's send out our scouts. Automaton's on his way back. Let's go to the gloomy cave, I guess, because it's close. It's only 20 hours out. Are your nipples hard yet from playing in this cold weather, Pete? My nipples, chat. I'm like the Hulk when it comes to my nipples. You know what my secret is, chat? My nipples are always hard. That's my secret. They're always hard. Like little diamond drill bits boring into the front of my shirt. It's not the coolest secret ever, but it is the sexiest. Amputees. Did somebody get their arm cut off? To save this patient's life, we had to perform an amputation. As a result, this person won't be able to work. We must do something about it. Signing the care house or prosthetics law. We must do something about it. I want prosthetics. I want to give that man a sweet hook hand. Be careful that you don't put an eye out. I mean, my nipples aren't typically anywhere near my eyes. It'd be a feat to hit yourself in the eye with your own nipple. That'd be really hard to do, chat. That's some serious contortionist shit right there. I hit myself in the eye with my own nipple. Either that or you have, like, very large and flexible breasts. Timer? Stop slowing down. Or big enough tits. I mean, they'd have to be really big to hit yourself in the eye with your own nipple, though. I could see hitting yourself in the face with, like, the top of your own breast, but the nipple, you gotta, like, curve it. That'd be hard. Or, honestly, I think it'd be really painful. Not just to the eye, but also to the nipple itself. So what do we need to get to prosthetics? Because ultimately, that's what I'd like to get to. Care house leads to prosthetics. Triage. Cover quickly at the cost of sacrificing the more severely ill. No, I'd really rather just go care house then. We'll get to prosthetics. I want to give that man a sweet metal leg. It's a practical solution in our situation. That's what counts. More beds for the rest of us, I reckon. The colonel just checked to see if she could do it, and she could not do it. When you say it didn't work, did you mean that she could not achieve contact betwixt nipple and eye, or that it injured her? I hope the colonel did not injure herself. My idle musings. See, we've got full food. Food rations are full. Carefully don't shred your fingertips when you're titillating your ocelot. More scouts research. We can now deploy an additional scout team. Yeah, but we need people in order to become scouts, and we don't have any right now. Discontent is down to 0. The people are content. Chat, we've done it. I don't mean titillating your ocelot, actually. I meant oscillating your tit a lot. Okay, understandable confusion. There was boob and cheek contact, but that's as far as she got. I'm telling you, it would be enormously difficult to get your own nipple in your eye. But the people are content. There is no discontent for the people. They love me. I'm doing such a good job. Only 4 people have died. Buford Ashton, he was always a puss. We knew Buford was going to die. Grace Wyndham, I had suspicions about Grace. I mean, I'd hoped she and Peter might pull through, but I figured they were probably doomed from the start. Timothy Sumner, I'm surprised he lived as long as he did. Mark Morris, though, that one hurt a little bit. Mark Morris was a good guy. Good guy. What were we researching? Hunting tactics. Did we not finish that? You know what? I'm going to go for hothouses. Once that's finished, then we'll go for hunting tactics. What do you want me to build? Oh, they want me to build a care house. Okay, I'm actually cool with building a care house. That's fine. Can it fit here? It will not fit there. We need a place for it, though. I'm actually kind of salty that it won't fit here. We could put it on this level, but that's going to then waste a lot of room over here. I don't like that. Let's just, well, we could put it in here. Let's just drop it in here. And then we'll connect this up with a little bit of street. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and build this all the way around, actually, because we are eventually going to get around the building over there. It'll be fine. And we have a truckload of wood at any rate. We got wood for days. I can't believe discontent is gone. You'd think some of the people would be a little unhappy with my constant child slavery enactment, but it turns out people are okay with sending their kids to work in crippling conditions. Care House Promise Pavilion. The Care House has been established in accordance with the new law. Hope rises. We've got like 66% hope and 0 discontent. My approval rating has skyrocketed, chat. Bleak, dark, and bereft of hope. You just described my sex life. Welcome to the club, Mask. You're going to fit right in here. Welcome to the stream, by the way. No, could you guys maybe work a little harder, though? We do still have some bunk houses we'd like to build. And the temperature is going to drop in another day. I'm tempted to actually make... I mean, we have no discontent. You know what, engineers? You guys are going to pull an emergency shift. Oh, holy shit, though. Emergency shifts suck. Like, people hate them a lot. So, important note. Emergency shifts, not to be used under casual... Like, you gotta be real careful with those. Now we get hunting tactics for more food. So we're going to be real careful with emergency shifts from now on. That did not go well at all. And I would like to build a hothouse, actually. Wait, if we build a hothouse, like, we're going to have people work in it, right? And we don't have any more people to work in the damn hothouse. It also takes a steam core, which I'd kind of rather conserve. Let's hold off on the hothouses. Pete, how do you feel when you get called in to fix some shit? You know, honestly, I'd have to say if that was me getting called in to work on like a Friday, say, instead of streaming and having to go to work, my discontent would have risen way, way, way more. Like, my discontent would have skyrocketed much higher than that. The hunting tactics is going to free up people, Pete. That's actually a good tip, chat. We should get like 15 people back from that, and then we can stash them into the hothouse. Let's hold off building it until we actually need it, though. And instead, let's build another bunkhouse. We do still have 2 of our outer houses. Why are you homeless? Oh, we kicked people out. I just eminent domained some people. Son of a bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kick you out onto the fucking street. I was just trying to build you a nicer house. We're trying to fix this whole crater up so we can flip it and make mad ducats. You should be used to this. We're flipping your houses, too. You're only going to have to be homeless for like 1 night. Consider it like you're on, you know, Trading Spaces. You got to go stay in a hotel for 1 night, but when you come back, you're going to have a brand new redone bedroom. Does the care house actually take employees? No. It's Robert Morris. We're going to have a kid with like a peg leg and a hook hand. Scouts have reached the gloomy cave. What did they find there? Beset by beasts. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from a cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one and feasting on them. You know what? Do it. Attack the bears. When our scouts attacked the bears, the people in the cave, 3 children, 19 engineers, and 11 workers joined them, and together they drove the beasts away. Then they all set out towards our city. Perfect. Please come home with more people, because we need them. Like, go... Oh, they're automatically coming back? Okay, they're automatically traveling back. Beautiful. Those bears are endangered, Pete? Well, they're more endangered now because I just killed a bunch of them. Suck it, polar bears. I'm not afraid of polar bears. Come at me. I don't care about the environmental lobby. EPA, you want to take shots at me for further endangering an endangered species? Bring it. That's what I say. I've got the best lawyers that the frostbitten middle of nowhere can provide. Also, what are you going to do? Worst case scenario, you take me to jail and I get 3 hots in a cot and I don't have to live in the frozen asshole of nowhere anymore? It's win-win for Perfidious Pete. If anything, I ought to be killing more polar bears hoping that somebody comes and arrests me. I'm out here murdering endangered species. You better stop me. Go ahead. The EPA doesn't care about endangered species either, so you're in the clear. Cool. It's probably like the Wildlife Foundation, the World Wildlife Foundation. Come at me, WWF. You already destroyed the trademark of the world's most popular wrestling brand. What more can you take from me? PETA? No, but my name is Pete. Pete is not going to mess with me. They'll be like, no, he's cool, man. That guy, Pete, he's one of ours. And I say, that's right, I love all the animals, as I'm slicing into a delicious sirloin steak and be like, I love them in my belly. We got an automaton. That thing looks horrible, though, and honestly, it seems like it's going to be more of a threat to the city than an asset. That thing's just going to, like, tip over and hurt people, or possibly crush them beneath its long, spiky, deadly legs. That thing's bloody massive! Well... I mean, you walked in on me while I was taking a leak, Martha Skern. You could have knocked, but you're right. It is bloody massive. A word of advice. Using automatons. Our first automaton is operational. This will help our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labor crews. They work around the clock with short breaks to refuel at the generator. We can research upgrades to raise their efficiency and capability. I see. So how does an automaton actually work, though? Because this is our first automatons. Cost of 1 automaton. 100 steel and 50 coal. They're made in a factory. They take 100 wood and 1 steam core. Let's be honest, Mask, at this point all the vegetarians are dead. So can I employ an automaton? I can. He's done it. The automaton's going to come out here and extract this steel. So we have automated the steelworks, and that has freed up 7 engineers and 3 workers. Okay, can we redistribute these engineers to a more effective place? We're going to want... Will engineers work in a hothouse, I guess, then would be the question. Because I feel like we should probably go ahead and build the hothouse. How many steam cores do we have? We have 2. You know what? Go ahead and build a hot... Wow, the hothouse is huge, though. Like, it takes a ton of space. If we slap it down here... Nah, that's a bad spot. Here would be better, because then we can just backfill this with another row of homes. Let's do it here. And this thing, let's see what happens once it's built. Are automatons dangerous? Well, Beatrice, it looked pretty goddamn dangerous to me, I'm not gonna lie. I'd steer clear of that motherfucker. We've just used our first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city, so let's hope our scouts find them during their expeditions. I see. Do I have workers? I need more workers. What jobs do we currently have that we can have an engineer do instead of a worker? So let's throw engineers at this. And then we'll throw people back into that sawmill. That leaves us with 10 people, and we can make another scouting party now? Yes, we can. It takes 40 wood, which we've got, and 5 workers, which we've also got. Let's find a second scouting party. You guys, weather station or large convoy? Dude, you gotta go check out that large convoy, though. There's gonna be steam cores galore at the large convoy. You know it. Convoy's gonna have the cores. Oh, do these guys just work around the clock all the time now? No, they do not. All right. I thought that was like a permanent upgrade for the building. As much discontent as it gave us, that would have been nice, but it definitely did not. That's fine. They should finish hunting tactics before the day is up. Another day, another shift. Well, that's life. At least we're alive. Not everyone's lucky. So the automaton's got this fully. He's taking care of it. Alright, it's getting colder with each day. I hope I don't freeze to death on duty. Oh, it only went down by 5 degrees? Our people should be still relatively No, never mind. It's real cold out here, though. So the people at this gathering post and coal thumper are very cold. The sawmill is also cold. The temperature out here doesn't fucking matter because there's an automaton out there now. The hothouse is going to also be cold. Okay. Maybe we hook up that level 2 heating thing? Hothouse insulation does what now? Hothouses, industrial hothouses will be warmer. Oh, we should have put the hothouse closer to the thing, though, because it's going to need to be warm. That sucks. Okay, let's research steam hubs, then. This should not take long, and it helps us solve 2 problems at the same time. Never mind, it's actually down to minus 40, so it's supremely cold. Even with heaters, our people are still too fucking cold. Make some steamed hams. Well, I mean, at this latitude, Chad, at this time of year?
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
It's going to take about 4 hours for them to get steam hubs. Steam hubs, as I recall, just basically take metal to build, which we... You know what? We've got some idle workers. Let's send them out here. And that leaves us with actually still some idle workers. I don't really want to send any more people out here because how's our coal need being met, by the way? Because it looks like it's going down. Yeah, our coal is actually going down a little bit. We're only picking up 340 per day, and we're using 362. We're going to need to add a few workers out here. Get rid of those kids, fill that in with workers, and then we'll have the kids come out here and do the gathering. That should solve our coal problem. Good point. Why not just migrate to the equator? That's what I said at the start of the episode. They said they went north from wherever it was they lived. Why wouldn't they go south? Scouts have returned safely to the city. They brought us 19 engineers, 3 workers, and 11 more older workers. And we should send them out on another expedition immediately. You guys come out here to the weather station. It'll take them 2 days to get there, though. There we go. Our coal is rallying. Yeah, we're going to have a good positive amount of coal now. Perfect. We have homeless people. You're right, chat. We do have homeless people. Let's build some more bunkhouses. How close to the middle of the city can we... You know what? Let's just wedge them in here. We only have room for 2, and also those are not connected by streets. But we have so much freaking wood, I don't even care. That'll take care of all but 6. I'm a little... Well, you know what? Actually, our steel mill works 24 hours a day now. So we can be a little more liberal with our steel consumption because that automaton is the shit. There we go. Steam hubs of research. Beautiful. Let's build some of those. Steam hub range. What do you take? Way more metal than we've got right now. We could go for the generator upgrade. It does double the amount of coal we're going to require, though. I'm kind of interested in this outpost depot. What's the factory do? A plant where automatons and other highly advanced devices can be produced. Like what? Steamline prostheses? Automaton integration? Man, that seems pretty cool. The factory seems badass. More powerful sawmill, more powerful steam. I'm not really interested in any of that stuff. Gathering post insulation would be helpful here. Hothouse insulation would also be helpful. Improved. You know what would be... Actually, let's just do improved. We need 20. Okay, we're going to get 20 metal, and then we'll do improved heaters. Improved heaters actually fixes most of our situation because we can just turn those fuckers on. Give me the improved heaters. And then every place that's very distant from the overall generator, we can get in improved heaters. You can build the steam hubs. We are going to probably need metal, as I recall. Steam hubs take metal, I believe. Yeah, steam hubs, they take 20 steel. That's a ton. We're going to have to wait till the automaton gets his lazy robot ass in gear. We're out of steel, but the automaton is taking care of that. Don't worry. What we got the automaton for. He handles it. We also have way more people now with no jobs. So, engineers... Alright, we need no workers here. You're engineers now. Engineers are already doing that job. Probably don't need 15 children out. You know what? It's fine. We passed those laws for a reason. Let them work. Where else can we employ engineers where engineers are not currently employed? Like here? Yeah, so you're all engineers now. We have 23 idle workers. We still have 7 idle engineers. Will engineers work at the hothouse? They will. So will children, it turns out. We can turn the heater on. I don't know if that's going to make it be hot enough to work, though. Mild frostbite. A citizen became gravely ill. Well, there's not shit I can do about it till the heater upgrade comes through. We still have a bunch of idle people. No idleness. Steel wreckage is depleted. Well, metal seems to be our limiting factor at the moment, so let's do this. Let's build another steelworks out here. Actually, I just want to build a road. We'll build another steelworks, and we'll staff that one with people. I mean, the sweet-ass automaton is pretty fucking sweet, but... Also, we have more people now, which means we're going to need more food. We have the hot house, but I feel like it's probably by itself not going to be enough. Let's build another... I feel like we should... Well, first off, let's build another bunkhouse, because we do need one of those. This way, nobody's homeless. That'll take care of the homeless problem, and then we'll build another hunter's. Build another hunter's hut. We should just have a whole ring of hunter's huts. Like, that would be the most efficient way to do that, is just build an actual row of nothing but hunter's huts. There's no place good to stick this. Actually, you know what? That's a good spot for it. Let's put it there. And get it a street. What are you even hunting? I don't know. Polar bears, probably. That's what the game's trying to tell us. What do we eat? We eat endangered species exclusively. Polar bears, day in, day out. We have... Nobody should be hungry, though. Our food storage is at capacity. Speaking of storage being at capacity... we need... It takes 20 steel to build a resource outpost? That's ludicrous. Need more steel. The automaton is badass, though. Hold on a second. We gotta check this out. This man is fucking sweet. Check him out. Also, all of the people that's in its path, you should all flee this monster. Oh my god, he stomped Agnes Cobham to death. Yeah, finish your labors and then get the hell away from the automaton, because he can just stomp you into grape jelly. Improved heaters are researched. That didn't really seem to help, though. He's got a swag walk, too, Pete. You're not wrong, Chad. Okay, hold on a second. We researched those. Do we have to turn them on? No. Increases the heat level by 2. Why is it not working? Does it not do it during work hours? Maybe it doesn't do it during work hours. Those places should be warmer now. It's still cold out here. All right, we're gonna have to build some steam hubs then. Nobody should be hungry here. We have tons of food. Here, in fact, we're gonna have more raw food because we still have idle people. I mean, I suppose we could take some of this child labor off. As long as we have legitimate workers, we probably shouldn't have the children doing stuff. That just seems mean. Necessary, but mean. Like, we got 3 kids working over here in the hothouse. They probably don't need to be. The children are still cooking. That I insist upon. You know what? Cooking is a useful skill. We make the kids cook. Let's pick a research as well. The factory seems really intriguing. We could insulate our gathering posts. It all takes metal, and we don't have enough fucking metal. Hothouse insulation, cookhouse insulation. That, you know what? Take a medical post upgrade, actually. We haven't had a super abundance of medical treatment or like necessary medical problems, but we'll do anything. We're also about to get to pass a new law. Hopefully that will be prosthetics, and we can start giving this lazy punk here a peg leg. Those kids are going to spit in your food. Honestly, I probably deserve it though, right, chat? I mean, if they're going to spit in my food, at least it's deserved. So how do I get to prosthetics? Yeah, that's what I want. Everyone wants to contribute to the survival of our city. If we can bring amputees back to full fitness, we should do it. After introducing this law, another one can be passed. New blueprint prostheses available in the factory. We don't have a factory, though. Amputees fitted with a prosthesis in medical facilities will be able to work again. But no, though. I'm not passing that law right now because it's forever until we can build a factory. We haven't even researched it yet. Soup and food additives are interesting. How come I can't research this? Or organ transplants? Must be something we're missing in order to do that. Extended shift does what? Building a city this frozen hell requires sacrifice. People will get more done if they work longer shifts. That's the most obvious statement of all time, though, video game. Prosthetics, but who will make the tortillas? We could give him a tortilla patting. I mean, yes, he has no fingers, so his job is to pat tortillas with just the flat of his palm of his fingerless hand. But if we give him a prosthetic that just has like a spatula on the end, or say a skillet, we just like tape a skillet to the end of his arm, think how much better he'll be at tortilla patting. Not only can we make him able to continue his job, we can make him better. We have the technology now, chat. He'll be stronger, faster. He'll cost roughly $6 million and produce a spin-off with a much less amazing bionic woman. That was something I was always confused about with Bionic Woman. How come the Bionic Woman was shittier than the $6 million man? She was the Mark II model, right? Like, the Bionic Woman came second. Shouldn't she have had better upgrades than Steve Rogers, the original? Like, they should have given her better bionics. They had more time. They should have had better blueprints. And what is she getting? Like, sure, she gets the speed legs, but Steve Rogers gets, like, a magic eyes. And what does the Bionic Woman get? Super hearing. She got fucked, man. You can extend the workday in any facility to 14 hours. Working overtime causes... No, I don't want to do anything else that causes discontent, though. The people are already kind of pissed off. Let's build the fight club. We've got, like, better medical facilities now so they can treat the injured fighters. White male privilege, Pete. I'm just saying, it always seemed unfair to me. Also, I'm checking my privilege. I'm questioning the authorities here. Why does $6 million man get all the goods? I think the Bionic Woman got a raw deal. So let's build a fighting arena, which makes people happy in the area adjacent to the fighting arena, huh? So we probably want to put it near a place where a lot of people live. This is like my central housing bank, though. I kind of don't want to fuck it up. Well, this row's going to have dead space anyway. Alright, build the fighting arena. That should make people happy. We are not researching anything, though. Oh, we're doing... Okay, never mind. We're doing medical post upgrades. Medical post upgrade is acceptable. I still feel sorry for the Bionic Woman, though. She really did get... She got screwed. There's no two ways about it. The Bionic Woman she got the shaft, man. Nobody works here. Fighting arena is built. Hope rises. Because there's... Oh, I guess we're going to have children do this job, huh? No, let's not do that. Fill this up with actual workers, and then we'll backfill the gathering with children. Sorry, kids. I know some of you were hoping for a day off occasionally, but it's just not meant to be. Sawmill is still sawing. Yes. Sawmill over here is still sawing. It is, but sawmill over here is kind of running out of wood. Then again, we've got a huge stockpile, so all things considered, it's probably okay. Housing is complete. Oh, the fighting pit doesn't have a street, though. There must be a street to the fighting pits. What if there was a fight club and nobody came? And I don't mean to the fight club. People obviously showed up to the fight club. I mean, what if nobody ejaculated while at the fight club because they got turned on by the... Why did discontent skyrocket? Overcrowding at the medical facilities, cold at home, emergency. People are freezing, though, and they're not happy about it. We got to start building... Okay, you know, yeah. It's relatively chilly. Can we get range upgrade 3 for our heater? We could upgrade generator power, but we need mechanical calculators. Well, that takes 50 metal. We could just do the generator power upgrade. You know what? Yeah, that's our next bet. It's just going to keep getting colder and colder. We'll do that one next. Another day, another shift. Well, it's life. Oh, discontent went down, I guess. 63 living near a fighting arena. That gives us serious benefits to our discontent. What's a mechanical calculator? An abacus? I would assume it's some kind of like Charles Babbage-esque steampunk calculating machine. Our coal supply seems to be dwindling a little bit. No, we're fine. We're using 500. We're gaining 552 a day. We're only consuming 546. If we double our coal consumption, though, we're going to be in a significant deficit. That's a problem. What we can do to combat that, since we do have a gathering center over here, we have a gathering hunt and people to work it. What if we do this? Let's build another gathering post here. And then we'll install another coal thumper so that we have another, like, coal area. Because if we're going to double it again... You can pay for Twitch subs with Subway gift cards. Seems legit. I mean, you could just also buy your streamer a sandwich, too. I'm sure they would appreciate it. Who doesn't like free meat? I got your free meat right here, Pete. Well, don't run at me with that shit then. Bring it. Don't threaten me. Don't just tell me about it, girl. Come show me. Dance. Jump on it. Medical post. Okay, good. Our people recover slightly faster. We're going to upgrade this generator. Is everybody living in a bunkhouse, by the way? No. Silk, thanks for the nickel. I appreciate it. 5 cents of Bezos money to put towards a sandwich. Ah, sweet. I'm 1/100th of a way to a sandwich. Although that's not true, because Subway subs, the $5 footlong, isn't fucking $5 anymore. A frightened patient. One of our people is facing death, but he's still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg and he won't change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. You know what? If he doesn't want treatment, fuck him. I don't want him to be wandering around as another useless amputee. If he doesn't want the treatment, I don't want to have to feed him. So just let him die. Sometimes you gotta make the tough choices. I don't want you to cut my leg off. Okay, then. I mean, medical science says this will save your life, but if you want to ignore the treatment, Jenny McCarthy, feel free to not fucking vaccinate your kids, and then when they die of smallpox, don't come crying to me. That's all I'm saying. Jenny McCarthy, it's all her fault. The cookhouse is not working because we're full of food? We may be overproducing a little bit on the raw food. We actually have tons and tons of it. We got a pretty good stockpile of coal. Do I want to have children? Alright, kids, start gathering. Adult workers, do that. And then what children remain, which is how many? We have, what, 5 kids left over? We got 2 regular workers and 3 children. You guys can start working in that gathering post. And also, let's take a look at, like, where there are people that are the coldest. Like, these areas are okay. Oh, do these not have? The heater is off. Hunter's Hut doesn't need... It's fine. Nobody's actually in that building. Any place where people are working, I think we'll turn the heaters on. These houses, though... They're problematic. If we put a steam hub out here, can we heat all of these houses? Yes. You know what? We're getting some overlap, though. We should put it one row behind. Build a street along this corridor. And then behind that, put down a steam hub. Can we heat all of these places? Yes. Drop a steam hub there. And that should get rid of the whole we're cold at home debuff once all that stuff gets built. We are going to use more coal, but we're also upping coal production a little bit as well. One of our people died. Well, we fucking told him no. The patient who refused amputation has just died of gangrene. We did the best to ease his pain, but he suffered terribly in the end. Also, he made a sweet Rorschach on his shroud. What do you see, chat? To me, it kind of looks a little bit like a dragonfly. What do you guys see? Dragonfly? I think it's a dragonfly. It was his choice. Discontent will rise slightly, or we must make sacrifices to survive. Hope will fall slightly. I guess discontent will rise slightly. He fucking said, don't fix me. We tried to cut his leg off. He's like, no, I'd rather be dead than not have a leg. Well, wish granted, chump. Maybe next time, don't be an asshole. No gatherable resources in range? Well, there are now. The coal thumpers are cool when they work. That's actually a pretty neat little animation.
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
How are we looking on temperature? As few workers as we have staffing those facilities, I'm not going to turn their heaters on. I am going to turn the heater on out here, though. Out at the steelworks. And as soon as this steam hub is built, which is now... There we go. It's spreading out. The heat is radiating. Beautiful. This cookhouse is a little chilly. It's close enough to... You know what? These two are... We still have a tent here, though. Nobody lives in tents. We live in bunkhouses now. What are we, fucking savages? Come on. Nobody lives in a tent. Live in a bunkhouse. I mean, you're going to be homeless for the night till I finish flipping your sweet house, but you're going to thank me, trust me. You'll thank me later. Also, I don't know if we need to turn the steam level up yet. It's going to double our coal production, and I don't think we got enough coal. If we double that, we're going to be in deep shit. We can't afford to double it until we get more coal production. To get more coal production, though, we need more people. You got to get me some more folks here. Ceremony. Don't go to that man's funeral. He basically committed suicide. This is a convoy carrying workers that got lost in a blizzard. They are weak and have no provisions. We should listen to their story and escort them to our city. You're right. We should absolutely do that. They sought Winterhome. The workers who were riding in this convoy told us they were heading for the city of Winterhome. We were supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up, they say. We tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but we ran out of fuel. I wonder how many of them will die. Leave the survivors to their fate. That fucking seems kind of cruel. You know what? Just haul them back to the city. That's fine. We'll escort them back. We need those workers to upgrade our coal production.